Pickle, let's go to the hotline. And let's bring in the head coach of the Class 2A Division II state champion, Mart Panthers. I'm sorry. I appear to be reading this incorrectly. I think you sent me the wrong thing, Pickle.
Did I?
It says that Windthorst won the 2A Division II state championship, but there's no way that's correct. In fact,
I can confirm that.
We are joined by the head coach of those 2A Division II state champion Windthorst Trojans, is Coach Chris Tackett. Coach, how was your weekend?
It's been pretty nice so far.
I can certainly imagine that. First and foremost, congratulations on an unbelievable victory and an unbelievable season for your guys. I am curious. I know you go into every game believing you guys have a shot and you guys are going to go in there and bring out the victory. Was there a specific moment or a time in the game where when you're going up against Mart, where you go, man, we really might just do this stinking thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think with getting the fumble recovery there on when they punted and dropped the snap, and when we got that and put a score on the board first, I mean, I think that, because I'm going to say Mart didn't have to play too many games from behind, and I mean, I just think that got the monkey off the back of the kids, or whatever, because we played lights out after that.
So let's go through the week leading up to this game. You guys know you're taking on the number one team, pretty much the undisputed number one team in 2A Division II. Did you guys talk about being underdogs going into this game, or was it, look, we're going to go out there and we're going to play our game, and if we play our game, we're going to win?
I pretty much said. I mean, what we told the kids from the the moment we knew the matchup is, like, we have the two best teams in the state of Texas playing in the state championship, and you can say what you want to about anybody, but that's all it is. It's two best teams going at each other, and it's even money when you get out there on the field.
We're talking with Chris Tackett, the head coach of the Windthorst Trojans here on Texas Football Today. Get involved in the conversation, #TF Today. I think everybody wants to talk about the defense, because this was a Mart team that had been absolutely running past people, running over people. And I know a lot of credit has gone to you and your coaching staff and defense coordinator Juan Cavazos as far as putting together this incredible game plan. Can you take us a little bit inside what the game plan was to take down and really bottle up what had been one of the most explosive teams, not only in 2A Division II, but in the state?
Yeah, I mean, you got with the weapons that they have, and just on the corners and in the backfield, and of course the quarterback is just, he's phenomenal. And I mean, we kind of went into it as we try to make them earn every yard, and and we gave up the one long run, but I mean, other than that, I mean, that was kind of the game plan, is don't let them score from 80, and don't let them hit the home run, and make them work for their first downs, and get the ball back to the offense, just kind of wear them down, and just try to hit them in the mouth every chance we got.
You go back to what ended up being the game-winning drive, and you guys take over with about 4 minutes to go. And at that point, the offense had done enough, but to stay in the game, but hadn't really had that long, sustained drive yet. Going into that drive, what did you tell your offense? You guys take over at the 25.
Right.
At your own 25. What did you tell your offense going out there for what ended up being the state championship winning drive?
Yeah, I mean, and go back to go back to the Albany game. We kind of had that same situation. It's like, okay, we're down. We've got to have a score here, and I think with the kids having experienced that, I mean, they were cool as grass. I mean, they knew there was a job. I mean, there was no. You could look in their eyes and tell that they were ready for the challenge, and it was kind of like we talked about. We just we've got plenty of time. We've got timeouts. We just have to make first downs and and get the ball down the field.
One of the guys, the guy who ended up being your the offensive MVP of the game, in Kyle Wolf, the wide receiver. This is a guy who came up huge for you guys, play after play after play. He was the go-to guy when you needed that big play. What can I can watch the film and I can tell you that he's a pretty good player, but you're the guy who sees him every day in practice. What is it about him that makes him special?
He comes to work every day, and he is unselfish, and he'll lay it down for his teammates. He took over, on that drive, and it was like, you get me the ball, I'm gonna make first downs, and we sure tried every chance we could get.
And we're talking with Chris Tackett of Windthorst here. Coach, of course, there is a lot of talk about that 2-point conversion. The 2-point conversion, you guys, you get another shot at the extra point. And I will be honest. I'm back at the Fox Sports Southwest studios, and they cut to a camera shot of you, and you got this grin on your face of like, I know something that nobody else in this building knows. What was going through your mind?
Was it that obvious? I have a terrible poker face.
what was going through your mind at that point where you guys are now up to the 1.5 yard line? Was it just going through your mind about like, we're about to win a stinking state championship?
Yeah, it was really close. I mean, when the coaches talked before we even sent the PAT team out, it's like me and Coach Belcher, had called him marvelous. Everything was marvelous on that drive, and it was like, and it was. I mean, there was talk about, man, we just need to go for 2 right now and see what happens. And we kind of talked ourselves out of it. And as we were walking back, he's like, hey, Coach Belcher, what do you? If they jump on this, I mean, I think we got to go for 2, right? And he said, you dang right. and so I mean, so it was already. I don't know when the shot was, but I mean, maybe after I saw the flag, I mean, I'm like, okay, and we know the play we're going to run, and let's go.
It was a brilliant play call, and of course, the game-winning 2-point conversion gets run in by Ethan Belcher, and I want to ask about Ethan and Cy Belcher, guys who have been your bell cows really for this entire season. The cousins come through big on the big stage, and then obviously you got a Belcher on the sideline as well. How much has that family meant to this Trojans program?
Oh, I mean, they're super people. They're super family, and I mean, I can't say enough about them. They're about the team. They're about their faith, and I mean, they're gonna profess it and make no bones about it. And I mean, they're about doing what's right. And I mean, it's really a great story, for high school kids that you can. You don't have to be, so you can be a teammate, and you can trust your God and to take care of you, through hard times. And I mean, it's a testament to them, and just really, I mean, you want those kind of guys on your team when you're facing adversity.
And finally, Coach, for you personally, this is your 9th season there at Windthorst as the head coach. You were there for a long time under longtime coach Bill Green, who took them to 2 state championships with the Trojans. For you personally, as a guy who's been with this program now for, I'm not trying to date you here, but nearly a quarter.
Yeah, that's all right. It's already been done.
Century. How satisfying is this for you to help guide the Trojans to their 3rd title?
It's super satisfying. It's very humbling. The kind words I received from coaches all over, and especially like our little group, in the district, and then in the area, and then across state. I mean, I was inundated with just really nice words said about me. Not really used to that, so I was humbled beyond belief, and then so thankful that so thankful that I could be a part of it and just have this group of kids.
He's Chris Tackett. He's the head coach of the 2A Division II state champion Windthorst Trojans. Coach, really appreciate your time. Again, congratulations on an outstanding season, a well-earned state championship. And I know you texted me and said you haven't stopped talking about it since then. You can at least take a little bit of a break after this interview and quit talking about it for a couple
All righty.
Thanks, Coach.
Well, hey, I sure appreciate it. Thank you.
There he goes. Chris Tackett, head coach of the Windthorst Trojans.